What's up, everyone? Welcome to the All Sports, Only Sports, and Nothing But Sports show. I'm with my voice again there, John again. Keck, you guys know him.
Thank you
no
for
introduction
having me
needed.
again.
Shut up.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
sorry. Okay. So today we're going to talk about a few different things. We're going to do a recap of the Super Wild Card weekend.
And not just wild card, super wild card.
Super Wild Card because they let
They
out
had 3 games.
yeah. a bunch of crappy teams.
And honestly, I didn't know I
Compete.
needed that extra game each day until now.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
It was really fun.
It was really fun. And then we're gonna make some predictions.
Yep.
We're gonna make some predictions.
Sounds good.
Okay. Sorry, that was my family WhatsApp. Okay, first game, Bills versus Colts, 24-27. First game of the weekend. Why don't you go?
Yeah,
Tell me
sure.
how you feel about that.
I wanted to say I thought this would be a little more in the Bills' favor, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, Colts came out strong. Phillip Rivers never lost a wild card game
Right.
until yesterday or
Wow.
until Saturday.
Wow. Wasn't it his first?
It was his first.
So
No. He was 4-0 prior to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was 27 for 46, 309 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he still fell short to the Buffalo Bills, who won their first playoff game in 25 years.
Wow.
Fun fact for you, Josh Allen wasn't even born when they won
Wow.
last time.
Speaking of Josh Allen, he
Mhm.
had another great game, 26 for 35,
Mhm.
342 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown.
Was it 342 or 324?
I have
Over 300.
over 300, yeah.
Which is good
Yeah,
regardless.
him and Stephon Diggs, they've been doing something crazy.
Man.
They're
Six
just
catches,
unstoppable
120
force.
yards.
Yeah. I was expecting this. I knew the Bills were going to win. We
Mhm.
predicted this. Yeah.
They kind of got off to a slow start, but I mean, it's a young quarterback. It's
For
first
sure.
time in the playoffs. Hopefully, they'll get a little more hotter start next week because they'll
For
need
sure.
it against a really good Ravens
Right.
defense. But yeah,
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Looking forward to that as well. Rams versus Seahawks.
What a disappointing loss for the Seahawks, man. Shame.
I'm speechless.
Here I
no
was
comment.
thinking that it might be a close game, but I mean, we gotta like apologize to Jared Goff and the Rams for having expectations of them that were really, really low.
Exactly. The entire Seahawks offense struggled the entire game. There's honestly a lot of people to blame for that. I blame everybody, every single person. Jared Goff.
He wasn't even the starter.
He wasn't even the starter.
John Wolford was the starter.
Yeah.
Got a dirty hit from Jamal Adams.
That wasn't even called. There wasn't even a
They
flag
didn't even
called.
call
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Last year, Jadeveon Clowney, when he was with the Seahawks,
Yeah.
he had a dirty hit on, I don't know if it was Carson Wentz or Nick Foles, one of them, and that quarterback had to go out for the remainder of the game, and they had to put their third
Wow.
string in.
Yeah, I heard this guy ended up in the hospital that same day.
He did, but I
Yeah.
heard it was a stinger. I don't know what
Okay.
that is, but I don't think it's anything really
Yeah, I
bad.
don't
He didn't
know.
injure anything.
Russell Wilson, 11 for 27, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Right.
Overall, mediocre performance by the Seahawks. They've been pretty up and down this season. I hope they do better next season. There was a lot of, like you mentioned just a couple minutes ago, a lot of contracts ending this season.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see where the future leads the Seahawks.
Some notable names are Shaquille Griffin, Quentin Dunbar, Bobby Wagner, star
Yeah.
linebacker, All-Pro, Russell Wilson, and Chris Carson. And I think Jamal Adams' contract, it's going to be his last year.
Man,
It's going to be his last year
know,
next year.
I love Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I really do. But I think it's time for him to go.
No, it's not the time
It's
for him
time for him to go.
We'll see. But it's crazy. Like, you spend $1 million on your body in the off season, and then this is what it results to: a first round knockout.
A lot of people need to get fired.
Let's talk
A lot
about
of people.
Jared Goff for a second, though,
Go ahead.
because he didn't have his best game. But I mean, can you blame him? He had 3 pins in his finger.
It's true.
9 for 19, 115 yards, at 155 yards and a touchdown. Their run game was really good. Cam Akers, 28 carries, 131 yards, and a touchdown.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, it just shows that, we expected the Seahawks defense to do really, really well.
Yeah.
And they didn't. And we
Right.
expected their offense to do at least okay. And they didn't. And that's exactly what led them to lose.
Major L for the Seahawks or major W for the Rams? Which one are you saying?
Well, I mean, the Rams won.
Yeah,
So,
But I mean-
major W for the Rams.
I guess. Sure.
Yeah. Buccaneers versus Washington,
This was-
31-23.
Yeah, Saturday night game.
Yeah, incredibly fun to watch playoff Brady play. Although he didn't do as well as everyone thought he was going to do, he still did really well. Was 22 for 40, 381 yards, 2 touchdowns at 43 years old.
Right. We predicted
Wow.
this game to be 30-20, and there was kind of similar to it,
Yeah.
31-23.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Taylor Heineke for a second, because, man,
Let's do it. Yeah.
that's arguably the best
Yeah.
fourth-string quarterback
for sure.
in all of the league
Yeah.
right now.
He really gave it his all.
Right.
He did
26
really,
for
really
44, 306 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but it's okay. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of his first games. But he led all Washington football team's players in rushes. He had 6 carries for 46 yards
Wow.
and a touchdown.
Wow.
And
You know,
if he continues
They,
to play
they
like
put
this,
up a fight.
yeah, if
They
he
put up a
continues to
fight.
play like this, he could be a real threat in the NFC East.
For,
I don't know about the whole
yeah,
NFC,
in the
but
NFC.
the NFC
for
East,
sure.
you know, with the Cowboys and
Yeah.
like their quarterback struggles, with
Right.
the Eagles and their quarterback
Right,
struggles.
We'll see, man.
We'll
We'll see.
see.
The NFC East. It's one of those places. It's like it's a dark place.
Right.
You don't know much about what's gonna happen.
Moving on to Sunday's games, Ravens versus Titans. Before we start on this, I would like to say that the night before this game, I did text Ollie and I was like, wait a
Yeah,
second, I'm not
he
going to pick
did.
the Titans anymore.
He did.
Lamar's not going to go 0-3. Ravens are going to win this.
He did. I was like, you sure, bro?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, trust me.
He's like,
me.
we got to see this
Yeah,
happen.
And you know,
And
bro,
we
I
saw
loved it.
happen. Yeah.
I love to see it. Ryan Tannehill struggled, 18-26, 155 yards, 1 TD, 1
Wow.
interception. And then here's just crazy stat right here. Ready?
Go ahead.
18 carries for 40 yards.
Oh, my God.
40 yards for Derrick Henry.
Like the whole the
my
yardage
God.
situation, obviously that's like mind blowing. But the
Yeah.
fact that he only got 18 carries
Yeah.
is really astonishing because of the fact that they try to give him anywhere from 20 to 30 carries a game.
Exactly.
And so the fact that he was held under 20 just
Wow.
shows like how much they kind
You
of
know,
gave up on the run
yeah,
game.
yeah.
How much the Ravens defense pushed them back, that they had to be in like a throwing situation
For
rather than a
sure,
running
For
situation.
sure, yeah. And even during the throwing situation, they weren't doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Ravens defense on my fantasy football league.
Right.
They never disappointed me, you know.
Right.
They're
Very
great
consistent.
defense. Yeah, very consistent. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, first playoff win. Congratulations to him.
If you're
Silencing all
watching
the
this,
haters.
which you're not,
Yeah.
congratulations.
179 yards, 1 interception to start the game, but I mean that's okay because he
Yeah.
bounced back.
For sure.
16 carries,
136.
and a touchdown, a really
Man.
nice touchdown.
You know,
That touchdown was like
he was
the game
arguably
changer.
the best running back on the field. Arguably.
No, put some respect on his name. He had more passing yards than
That's
Tannehill.
true.
Granted, Tannehill did have a touchdown,
Yeah.
and he didn't, but still
He had more passing yards than Tannehill and more rushing yards than Derrick Henry.
astonishing, man.
Yeah, astonishing. Love that word.
It
Go
was
ahead.
the third time they played over the course of the last year, and Ravens finally got their last
Wow.
laugh, and they stomped on the logo. I'm sure everyone saw
man.
that.
Yeah,
Poetic justice.
for sure.
Next game,
Bears versus Saints, the famous Nickelodeon game.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I hope this is like the last. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because it was really fun to watch and was kind of reminiscent
Yeah,
of
of our
childhood.
childhood.
But I
for
mean,
sure.
watching that game made me realize why I don't
Yeah.
watch Nickelodeon anymore.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was always like Disney Channel, Team Disney Channel.
Right.
Just like once a week when SpongeBob was on.
True.
Yeah. You know, just a few weeks ago, Drew Brees was at home with a collapsed lung,
Mhm.
or collapsed lungs.
Yeah.
Now here he is throwing touchdowns in the playoffs. You know, love to see it. 28 for 39, 265 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he's 42 this week.
I am
42
not sure.
this week, I'm pretty sure.
But I mean, clearly age is
Yeah.
just a number to him.
And he almost had a rushing touchdown, and it was only a few inches short.
Nice.
Did you see that?
I did not
He
see
tried
that
to
part.
hurdle above everyone.
Oh yeah. The
just-
4th and goal
yeah,
one.
just
Yeah.
a
At the
few
end.
inches.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It was crazy.
Trubisky, 19 for 29, 199 yards, and if it wasn't for that last second touchdown,
MVP.
yeah, he was the MVP.
MVP.
And David Montgomery, who averaged 105 rush yards in his last 4 games, was
Oh,
you know how much
man.
he had?
How many?
31 yards. on this game.
Wow.
Kamara,
Wow.
good game, 23 carries,
Yeah.
99 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah,
The Chicago, they just struggled offensively.
might be the last time we see
Yeah.
Trubisky in
Maybe.
a Bears uniform.
Maybe. He threw his first touchdown late in the 4th quarter.
Right. It was literally the last
yeah.
seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
It was a
It's
really
crazy.
disappointing game, to be
Yeah.
honest.
It was compared to all the
Slow.
other
It
games
was, yeah.
that happened that super wild card weekend. It was a really slow game.
Right.
Corvette-
Last but not least,
Corvette.
oh man,
Oh.
Browns versus Steelers. What a game!
48-37.
You had the Browns in this game.
I did.
What made you pick the Browns last time we were on this podcast?
I was just, I was confident in them. I was confident. I knew that they were going to be confident in themselves. The whole Juju Smith thing, of course,
Right.
and a little extra motivation for them. Baker Mayfield's been doing pretty good the last few weeks. Their running game is incredibly good, strong. And the Steelers, the last 3-4 weeks, they haven't been playing as well as they should.
They finished the year 1-5.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger, Big Ben. There's not much to say there. Everyone knows. The game was fun to watch, very fun to watch, very entertaining. Steelers just crumbled.
Right.
Offense, defense, everything.
Just like how the Rams had to play with a lot of adversity, so did the Browns.
Exactly.
They only practiced in their facility for like 2 days. No head coach. First time in the playoffs, facing like the how do they say it? The big brother in that division.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What a
the
game.
last time, do you know when was the last time they were in the playoffs?
No,
It was
like 20
early 2000s, wasn't it?
Oh, 15 years, I think. 15 years.
Wow.
Something like that. A long time. That's how
a long time ago.
Big Ben, when you look at his stats on paper, it looks
Yeah.
whatever, 47 for 68 throws, 501 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 4 picks. But after the first quarter, that whole game was garbage time.
Honestly.
So, I mean, that's why he got that,
Just in the first quarter, it was 28-0. All defensive plays. All picks, Baker Mayfield, on the other hand, 21 for 32, 263 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
Is this playoff Baker? If this is playoff Baker, Chiefs, they're coming for you. Yeah, they're coming for you.
But I mean, let's be honest. The Chiefs are no Steelers.
For sure.
It's a totally different
Chiefs
game.
are the best team in the NFL.
Fun fact, Baker is the oldest QB in the AFC playoffs right now.
Yeah, we talked about
Lamar
this.
Jackson's the youngest. And
25 years old and like 200 and something days.
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, then Baker.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
I'm really excited to see him play. He's a fun guy to watch.
He is a fun guy.
He's a fun guy to watch when he's playing good.
Right.
When he's playing bad, it's just
and
mediocre
we've seen him really, because we've been watching him for the last 2-3 years, and we've seen him mature.
Yeah, evolve, mature, get better at running, become more mobile.
Right. Make more smarter throws. Instead of just throwing it into triple coverage or something,
exactly.
just throwing it out of bounds.
And then Kareem Hunt, 2 touchdowns. How many yards? Hold on.
I don't know the exact stats, but their run game was really good last week.
Yeah, very. Big Ben, second person to ever throw 500 yards in a playoffs game. First one was Tom Brady in the Super Bowl
loss.
Yeah,
against the
so
Eagles.
both times 500 yards and it's a loss apparently.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well that about sums it up for recap.
Let's move to the divisional round, yeah?
Let's do that for sure. Let me pull up my predictions right here.
Sure thing.
Okay. So, Packers versus Rams.
So, it's a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
It's being played at Lambeau.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the temperature of the game, but possibility that it's snowing there. You
Yeah.
know? Aaron
Which
Rodgers,
the Rams aren't used to.
Aaron Rodgers, this is his year. He should be the MVP of this year.
For sure.
I think so, and you think
agree,
so.
For sure.
But can he play against this defense that really aggravated the Seahawks?
For sure. Yes.
When you think about it, what tough defenses have they played? They've played the Saints and the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
They played the Saints in the first couple weeks and they won,
Yeah.
but they lost embarrassingly to the Bucks. They scored
true.
10 points to
That's
the
true.
Bucks is 30 something.
Well, you could argue that it was just one of those games.
True.
No one was feeling it. Aaron Rodgers, when he's behind, he was behind that whole game,
right?
and he just couldn't make plays happen.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, his game has gotten a lot better.
Right.
He's gotten more focused,
Mm-hmm.
and I predict them winning 33-14.
The Packers, according to ESPN's Football Power Index, do have a 65.1% chance of winning. I predict this one to be a little slower, 24-21 Packers.
24. I think they're gonna, stop a run game. Stop Davonte Adams. Yeah.
Aaron Jones is the running back.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones is their second string. It's like Dylan or something. That's his last name.
He's not playing. Aaron Jones isn't playing.
Oh, he is playing.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just don't think the Packers are going to get as affected as the Seahawks did.
Maybe.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to.
We have a really good matchup, Davonte Adams versus Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey totally shut down DK Metcalf. You saw how pissed off he got. So let's see if he can do the same to Davonte. Davonte's really good though.
I don't think so.
Next game, Baltimore.
What's your prediction? The score? Sorry.
I said 24-21.
24-21. Okay.
Baltimore versus Buffalo.
Ooh. Bills 27-20.
I have Bills 30-27.
Yeah. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really entertaining game.
Very exciting matchup.
Yeah,
both
two of my favorite QBs.
Really emotional wins last week.
For
first
sure.
playoff wins for both of the quarterbacks. But I saw how Lamar kind of struggled against that Titans
For
defense.
sure.
So
yeah.
it makes me really wonder how he's going to play against a really good Bills defense.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do well, even against the sorry, what was it, the Ravens, right?
Right.
Against the Titans defense, yeah, he didn't do too well throwing wise, running wise, yeah, rushing wise, yeah, but throwing wise, it was decent. It's what he's been doing the last few weeks.
Despite our predictions, Ravens have a 51.4% chance of winning.
Really,
But it just shows like how evenly matched it is.
oh no, this
Might
is
change. We
this
don't know.
is for sure a Bills win, for sure.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Browns versus Chiefs. Browns had a really good game last week, but this is where it ends for them.
Oh yeah.
Chiefs. I have Chiefs winning 34-20. Chiefs have an 81.3% chance of winning this one.
I think the Browns are going to be in this. I say 27-35. I think it's going to be an offensive, high-scoring game. Baker Mayfield's, excited. He's pumped up. He did really well last week.
All right.
I think he's going to do really well this week. 27-35 is going to be my prediction.
I think this is like the best, obviously into the playoffs, but this is the best team that the Browns are going to be facing.
Oh yeah.
Because
sure.
they face the Bengals twice a year, and they also face the Jaguars this year, and they also face the Jets, which they lost to.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we will. Bucks versus Saints.
37-34 Bucks.
21-28 Saints.
I think 21-28 Saints.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can all agree Tom Brady's the GOAT right now.
Yeah.
And when you look at his receivers like Evans, Godwin, and Antonio Brown, so the last two times they played the Saints, the first week, we can give Tom like the benefit of the doubt, and we can say that it was his first game, and he wasn't on pace with all the play calling and all that, and Antonio Brown wasn't there. And the last game that they played against the Saints, they got blown out. I don't know what the score was. It was like 30-something to 3.
Yeah.
It was Antonio Brown's first game, but now I think they've really clicked. You see more usage of Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
And Evans is just like a really reliable person that you can have on your team.
Yeah.
Godwin, had it not been for a couple of drop passes last week, could have had a really big game for himself.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The Saints, Drew Brees, he's back. He's doing really well.
Right.
He's mobile now. He's running around a little bit.
He's not Taylor Heineke mobile.
No, but he's running around a little bit.
Right.
Alvin Kamara is amazing. Really good rush.
Their star linebacker for the Bucks, Devin White, was out, and he's now returning. So you could see like a little boost on defense.
Okay. I wasn't really prepared for this. I don't have an argument made, but Saints are gonna win. Saints are gonna win.
You saw how they played against Vikings a couple weeks ago. Remember?
I did.
50-something points.
Yeah.
Our records in the playoffs right now are what, 3-3?
Yeah,
3-3.
3-3. We'll see, man. I'm really excited for the divisional round.
As am I.
I'm excited for specifically this game.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what the old men are up to. I want to see how much damage they can do to each other.
Your Super Bowl picks to go to the Super Bowl, you said it was going to be Packers and Chiefs, right? Or
Packers and Bills.
Packers and Bills. That's what I had also said.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's kind of going that direction too.
We'll see.
We'll see.
That's about it. That does it for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any opinions.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to make content like this. Sikander John's going to be with me until the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We're going to keep talking about this, weekly recaps, predictions, and all. That about does it. Peace.